Hey loves, welcome back to my channel, and today we are doing a 5x5 autumn cottage build. I was inspired by this build because recently I've been on Twitter and I just been interacting with a lot of my fellow simmers, and I've gotten really close and really involved with certain small YouTuber accounts. So one of the accounts that I actually came across is Bexy's Playground. And Bexy recently just did a 5x5 challenge build where you basically build a home, or I guess it could be any type of lot, a residential community, but it has to be a 5x5 build, meaning 5 blocks across, 5 blocks up and down. Like a square build, or yeah, square, because there's no other way it could be any other shape. But she did a 5x5. I think it was like a starter home. I want to say it was for her, one of her Sims for LP. It was really cool, and I wanted to do the same thing. So shout out to Bexy. I am, like I say all the time, I'm not the best builder, but I really do want to get better at building. So I like doing these challenges because it kind of gets me out of my comfort zone. It gets me thinking outside the box. It gets me to be more creative and to have more fun with building. And so here we are. I used a lot of the items from the seasons pack. I really was in love with this brown, and that's how I decided that this would actually become a autumn inspired build, because I was in love with that cute, beautiful, cute brown color. That's like a oakish type of, not really oak, but just a nice dark warm brown. So I wanted to use that big door, and then from there I just did the matching windows. I did the matching banister, and I just figured I'd just go along with the seasons pack for this one, more so too because this is a autumn inspired build, and with the seasons pack there are lots of autumnish type of things, but I did use other packs too. I think I used what was it, I used the Cool Kitchen Stuff Pack. I believe it's called Cool Kitchen Stuff Pack, but the kitchen stuff pack, I used some items from Cats and Dogs and some base game items as well. I do try to create a lot of builds with more base games items just so that people can access them or who doesn't have all the packs, but I really just like to try to get more creative and use mismatched items from different packs. I do also want to get better at interior decorating, not just building, but I do want to improve on my interior designing. So that's why you kind of see me not really using any wall colors at first. I like to put in my furniture first, and then from the furniture I kind of go along with what I want to put for the paint, whether I do a wallpaper or some panels or some sidings or whatever I decide. I like to just kind of furnish first and then go ahead and put in the wallpaper colors and stuff like that. So we're in the kitchen area. As you can see, I am using the Cool Kitchen Stuff Pack. I really like these, what are these called? Cabinets. How they look like they're, glass, and you can see the plates and stuff inside. I believe that, I don't think I remember where that fridge is from. And then I just take the bed from Seasons and I stick it over in the corner, but that does change because I made the bathroom like I think 3x3, and it just really wasn't big enough. So I had to actually extend the bathroom a bit so that I can fit the shower, sink, and the toilet. Because I couldn't fit a sink in the kitchen, I just put a dishwasher so that Sims can wash dishes without having to go into the bathroom. But I figured, like, what's a bathroom without a sink in it? It just, I don't know, like, I guess you can, but like for me, I just felt like I needed to put the sink in the bathroom, and I put the seasons, what is it called? Forgot what's kind of side table, I think, or like an end table with the TV on top. But like I said, that area changes because I had to extend the bathroom. So I really liked how this area was, and I really wish I didn't have to change too much about it. But with these 5x5 builds, it gets really challenging, and that's like I said, I really just wanted to challenge myself and kind of get outside the box of my comfort zone. I actually, yeah, I was gonna say I could have actually switched around the kitchen, but that doesn't make any sense because there was no way I could have done that. I mean, I could have, but I could have actually put the kitchen where the where the bed and stuff is right there when you first walk in. That could be like some of the kitchen area, but then again, like where the window is, I don't think it would have worked. But I want to do another 5x5 build again, just because I feel like this one was like a trial. Like I was happy with how it turned out in the end, but I just really wish, like after I was done and I did the screenshots and everything, I was kind of like, maybe I could have did this or I could have done that. Like I seen certain things that I could have done, and I did a smaller build before like this, and it was better than this one, but I didn't get to upload it because when I was recording, something funny happened with my screen recorder, so it didn't work. And also, you guys may have noticed on my other videos with the black bars on the side, that's because I was using Filmora. And for some reason, when I use the wide, what you call it, setting, it just gives me these black bars. I think it's because I'm on a Mac, and I mean, if you guys use Mac and you use Filmora and you're able to still have a better video, like without the black bars, please let me know how you do it. But for me, it just gives me these black bars. I figured out a way to kind of get rid of it just by putting different colors behind it. But I just decided to go back to iMovie, and then after iMovie, I will export the video from iMovie. Then I will render the movie to Filmora, and then I'll finish up my editing in Filmora. That's what I'm doing with this video. I'm gonna see how it turns out. I don't see the black bars, but I also feel like the video may be a little choppy with what you see on the bottom. I'm not sure if it cuts the screen off. I can't see right yet because I'm in film mode right now. But after, when I upload it, I'm gonna see how it looks. And if it turns out pretty good, I think I'm gonna go back to using my iMovie and then go ahead and just export and then render into Filmora and then finish off my editing. So as you guys can see, I just went and put the dining table and the bookshelf, which that all changes too. I kind of got the vibe that this sim was like a teen or a young adult that was into like just writing. So they just had their computer on their dining table, which they don't eat at obviously, and they eat in the chair, and they just work at the table constantly, and they have tons and tons of books all around. But that ends up changing. Like you do see clutter around with like books and things. Like I use the bookshelf, I think it came from like it was a base game. It's the suitcase with the books on top of it. I use that in here. I believe it's a she has her decorative box on the porch, her big giant bag of cat food, dog food on the porch. I have a cat, so I say cat, but I wanted the sim to have a puppy or like a dog. I wanted to do a cat, but I couldn't really fit like a litter box and did other things like the scratching posts and things like that for the in the house because the house was so small. So I just went ahead and just kept it simple because dogs are more simpler than cats are. So with the cat, I was able to, with the dog, I'm able to just put a dog bowl in a dog bed, and just put the illusion that there is a dog by putting the dog food on the front porch. Because like when you really just kind of, like, I know for me, when I shop, sometimes I literally go and get things in bulk. So I pictured this young adult being responsible. She figured, hey, let me just get these while they're on sale. Got a bunch of bags of dog food, but realized, hey, I don't have room for these. So she just left them on the porch, in the corner, which, to me is realistic when you have a pet, because it's like, where is this going to go? You just put it where it makes sense to you at the time. So now you can see I'm just, putting in the coloring on the walls and things like that. I'm in the bathroom getting ready to realize that it is too small for a a shower, toilet, and sink. So I ended up, pulling it out some, moving the bed, putting it to the other side, and just kind of, doing the best I could with what I had left to do. And like this build, like the roof for me was tragic. I actually had to cut out the roofing because that alone took me about 10 minutes to figure out. I just kept it simple in the end, but I was trying to get more creative. I actually got a lot of tips from Little Simsy. She has a builder's Bible on her channel. I can also link that down in the description box, as well as Bexy's Playground's channel. But yeah, I just was really trying to just be more creative and fancy, but because it's just a squared shape, I'm pretty sure I could have done something more unique with the roofing, but I just figured I'd keep it simple because it just made more sense to me to just do it the way that I can do it without complicating it. And then as it comes natural to me to do more creative things with roofing, I will. But like I said, I'm still practicing on building. I'm still getting better at building. I'm not the best. I try my best, but I'm not the best. And I just feel like when you try your best, that's like the main thing. That's what's most important when you actually try versus just, not trying and then being unhappy with it. When you actually try and at the end, the result, you could be proud of it. To me, that's like everything. So that's what I was just going for, just doing what made me feel good about it. And like I said, I love how it came out in the end. It's not really cottage vibes really like that, but a cottage simply is just a small, simple home. That's what a cottage is, and that's what this is. So that's why I call it a cottage. And on the inside, I didn't really get to decorate too much fall. I just kept the fall tones as far as, it being an autumn build, because for me, I live in Boston and it's starting to get chilly. We have some warm days here and there, but for the most part, it's almost autumn. So pretty soon, I'm going to start seeing autumn leaves changing and falling on the ground, things like that. Halloween, Thanksgiving, all this stuff is coming for me soon. So I just went ahead and got inspired to just do a autumn inspired build. And plus, autumn is my favorite. I love autumn. It's my favorite season. I love the boots, the scarves, the coats, the trenches, everything. The makeup, the vamp lipstick, like all that stuff I'm in love with. So I really just wanted to kind of get into the mood of fall. So that's why I did this. But like I said, I didn't really get to, add too many fall decorations inside the home. I just stuck to like autumn, fall toned colors like oranges and browns, peaches. So yeah, that's mostly what I did. And then I added the bookshelf back over on this side. I did put the chair back. I did add some shelving above the bed. I did try to clutter it up a little bit, but there really isn't much surface around to clutter as much, so there isn't that much clutter. I think I just really cluttered up that corner by the bookshelf a lot with that amount of books, and I cluttered up the porch a bit. And then on the when you get to the landscaping, like I'm not the best landscaper. I kept it pretty simple, but as far as the landscaping goes, there are 2 trees, I believe. There's some planters, potty planter thingy mabob jigga jig is the squared you know what I mean, like the squared planter things. And then I got patchy out there, a wash tub, a clothesline, and I believe the beehive. So yeah, I just use, like I said, I use a lot of the things from seasons in this build. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw on some music because it's getting close to the end pretty soon. And there will be some screenshots at the end for you guys to see the final look. So until next time, you guys, I appreciate you guys watching my videos. I love all the support. Again, like I always say, like what you love, comment what you like, and if the love is real, please subscribe to my channel. Hope you all have an awesome day, and I'll see you all next time. Mwah.